My love, have you ever met the most beautiful person in the world? I have, and I must tell you with absolute certainty that it's true. There is no one who can compare to them in either looks or personality. From the moment I first laid eyes on this incredible person, I was utterly lost in admiration and wonder. They seemed to possess an almost ethereal glow, a presence that captured every part of me. And yet, there is one thing that continues to trouble me deeply. Despite their undeniable beauty and the radiance they bring to every room they enter, they are unable to see just how extraordinary they truly are. It's puzzling and heartbreaking that someone so magnificent could fail to recognize their own worth. People around them can clearly see it. Friends, family, and even strangers often comment on how wonderful this person is, their praises echoing like a chorus that confirms what I already know. But still, they remain convinced that they are just like everyone else, ordinary and unremarkable. This couldn't be further from the truth. Do you want to know who this enchanting, adorable, slightly oblivious person is? If so, I invite you to close your eyes for a moment, walk over to your mirror, open your eyes, and take in the reflection staring back at you. Trust me when I say that there is no one more beautiful than the person standing there. My only frustration, and it is one that I feel so keenly, is that this person doesn't believe me. I find myself wondering, over and over, how to make them understand what I see so clearly. How I wish you could see yourself the way I do, even if only for a moment. Do you know how many times in a single day I look at your pictures and smile? You are embedded in every corner of my life, starting with my phone background, where your image greets me every time I pick up my device. It is a simple, everyday reminder of the beauty that fills my world. I love you just the way you are, every detail, every flaw, every perfection. To me, you are complete and flawless in ways words struggle to convey. Your eyes, deep and mesmerizing, draw me in like the ocean, full of secrets and endless wonder. I want nothing more than to lose myself in that depth, searching for the very essence of who you are, and finding, over and over again, a soul so full of love and light that it leaves me speechless. And then, there is your smile. Your smile is bright, full of life, and powerful enough to make even the darkest day feel lighter. It is contagious, sparking happiness not only in me but in everyone lucky enough to see it. Your hands, so perfectly matched to mine, fit as if they were made to be held together. When we intertwine our fingers, it feels like the pieces of a puzzle locking into place. It's a connection that transcends touch, syncing even the rhythms of our heartbeats to create a melody that only the two of us can hear. It is a beautiful, silent music that binds us together. And your cheeks, oh, they are as soft as the petals of a rose. I often find myself resisting the urge to caress them or steal kisses that leave us both smiling. Your lips, so inviting and tender, tempt me endlessly, stirring thoughts that only love's most powerful spell can evoke. Just the memory of your kiss is enough to leave me breathless. Yet all this external beauty is just one part of you. It barely scratches the surface of what makes you exceptional. Your true beauty lies deep within, where kindness, sincerity, and a fierce dedication to those you love reside. It is in your laugh, your empathy, and the way you always manage to be there when it matters most. No poet, no matter how skilled, could fully capture the brilliance of your heart. Your warmth, your genuine spirit, and the love you give so freely are beyond words. You are a complete package, a perfect blend of external allure and inner grace. You are, in every way, the most premium, unparalleled gift life has given me. I love you more than I can express, and I am endlessly grateful that you are mine. Please, take a moment to see yourself as I see you. Because if you could, even just for a heartbeat, you would understand why you are, and always will be, my greatest treasure. Lately, I have found myself reflecting deeply on certain aspects of my life. Throughout the years, I have dedicated myself to being a good child, a supportive sibling, and a reliable friend. I have given my utmost effort at work, always striving to be a dependable and helpful colleague. In return, I have been blessed with many wonderful people who have been kind and supportive of me. However, in trying so hard to meet the needs and expectations of everyone around me, I have come to realize that I overlooked one crucial aspect: myself. I forgot that I am also a person who deserves to experience joy, pursue dreams, and live life in a way that brings personal fulfillment. This realization, I believe, is something many can relate to. There are countless individuals who, like me, set their own desires aside to make their loved ones happy. How many times have we eaten food we didn't enjoy, just to ensure the person who prepared it wouldn't feel hurt? Or worn clothes that weren't to our taste simply because someone bought them for us? These may seem like small sacrifices, but they accumulate over time and reflect a larger pattern of prioritizing the happiness of others over our own. The weight of these actions extends beyond mere preference. They touch on fundamental aspects of our identity and the paths we choose in life. Consider how many students embark on educational journeys that hold little to no personal interest, studying subjects that their parents prefer, simply to avoid conflict or disappointment. Or the number of people who accept job offers aligned with their parents' dreams rather than their own aspirations, believing that fulfilling these expectations is their duty. In some of the most painful cases, people even abandon relationships with partners they deeply love because their families disapprove. Society often judges such decisions harshly, branding these individuals as weak or spineless. But the truth is far more nuanced. These choices are often made out of love, with the intention of protecting the happiness of others. Yet, as we age and gain perspective, a significant truth becomes clear: if we are not happy from within, nothing else truly matters. Our internal happiness is the foundation upon which all other aspects of life rest. Without it, even the most noble sacrifices can lead to disillusionment, emotional fatigue, and a sense of detachment from the world. When we constantly push our own needs aside, we risk becoming shadows of who we truly are, losing touch with our inner selves. This isn't to say that caring for others and making sacrifices is wrong. On the contrary, showing kindness, empathy, and support to those we love is one of the most beautiful parts of human connection. The problem arises when we forget that we are also deserving of that same kindness and empathy, when we constantly give without ever filling our own emotional reserves. True, long-term happiness and the ability to spread that happiness come from a balance between giving to others and nurturing ourselves. If we consistently choose actions based solely on what makes others happy, we may find that the joy we once felt in making those sacrifices begins to diminish. Over time, this can create a quiet resentment or sadness, which might slowly build until we start to disconnect emotionally. When this happens, it's not just our happiness that suffers. The relationships we worked so hard to protect can begin to erode. A person who is internally depleted cannot truly be present for others, and the cycle of unfulfilled sacrifices continues, leaving everyone involved feeling unsatisfied. The solution is to recognize that our own happiness must be a priority, not an afterthought. Choosing what makes our hearts happy is not selfish, it's essential. It's about acknowledging that we are responsible for our well-being and understanding that if we constantly give without establishing boundaries, people will continue to take. Setting boundaries is not a rejection of love or duty, it's an act of self-respect. It enables us to maintain healthy, balanced relationships where our needs are met alongside those of the people we care about. Only when we are happy and fulfilled can we offer genuine, sustainable support to those around us. A life lived in pursuit of shared joy, where we care for others while also taking the time to nurture our own dreams and desires, creates deeper, more authentic connections. In the end, choosing what makes your heart happy allows you to thrive, and when you thrive, you inspire others to do the same. Only then can we live fully, bringing happiness not just to ourselves but to everyone we touch.